Every time I've come up against a Guardian, it's like it's a sitting duck, honestly. It's not, Guardians aren't bad in like PvE scenarios, because they're tanky in PvE. But like if I come up against a Guardian in a Gladi, I can outturn that thing easily. That's just visual. That's not going away. What were the two ships that you had? It's Vandrovi.
Hello, motherfucker.
I like how that has a French variant. Fraye and Vendredi. Did you see the rain we're supposed to get tonight? It's crazy. Mustang Alpha and Drake Corsair. Apparently the Drake Corsair, they went back on a couple of the nerfs that they did or something. Yeah, they takesy backsies. And your new favorite ship is the Cutter for some reason. It's a cute ship. I'm actually really looking forward to streaming tonight because we're gonna play Peak and we're gonna play, I think, Demonologist. Maybe some repo, I'm not sure. We'll have to see. What have you been growing? You have a mini cornfield now? I feel like that's something I could do in my backyard, honestly. Support tea. I like the Corsair. I think it's good for like going from point A to point B. It's got room to like carry small vehicles and like boxes and stuff. It was like I used to have a lot of fun in it with Jamie and Zara. Good morning, James. Thank you for the like. How are you doing today? A Friday. I want to get a new mic, but I don't know what mic to get. I've had this mic forever, and I kind of want a better mic. Ooh, they gave me a medium hanger for my small ship. Do they have small hangers here, actually? Do they even have small hangers here?
Welcome to the ape. Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility. Please visit us again. Goodbye.
Alright, what kind of contract do you want to do? cottage. This is all to one place. This should be easy. I'll have to go take out the C2 though. They do have small hangars? Why did they give me a medium one? That's weird. It's like when I didn't know that they gave you like your biggest pledge ship hangar at your home world or your hometown city, whatever. And I went with my Gladius and they gave me a large hangar at Orson and for my Gladius and I was like, what the fuck?
Vehicle selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered. Please visit us again. Goodbye.
I don't see my ship name. There it is. Just leave in 15 minutes. Quick? Gonna be late on the last day of school? Back her up. Okay, two back. Two back. Oh, my ship be bouncing. Almost over 9,000. And a Pico. thank you for the follow. Just give me 1 second. Okay. Let's see if we can get this done properly. Oh my god, I thought that was gonna throw it out. Oh my god. It was too much to ask. Damn it. Damn it. We'll go back there and fix it. Up there. The first one's worked. That's the best it's ever worked. Honestly, that's the best it's ever worked. Oh, come on. Oh, you were there. I think that is in place. Go on top. Go on top. Go beside. Fuck. Oh, it's so close. Oh, we did it. Go on top. Go on top. No, go on top. Yes. No. Oh, you're so close. Come on. It's so close. Oh, it did it. It did it. I'm so excited. I didn't think it was gonna do it. So, you know, that's exciting. Okay. I think this could go over by one. No, that's not the one out. I don't know if this can go over by one more. I have no idea. I think this is the best this has ever worked out. This is where it's gonna get iffy. Oh, maybe not. I just have to turn my whole body. Thank you for the follow. Oh, come on. Yes. Okay, let's see if we can get this one up there. But I can't see it, so that's an issue. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna manage to get this one up there. I think that's a pipe dream. I think it's a pipe dream, but we can put it in front of the other one. We can put it in front of this one. Oops. This has been the best the Atlas has ever worked. I am amazed. I am thoroughly impressed. That's the best the Atlas has ever worked for loading up cargo. Where I only had to get out of it once to reorganize. Like a glove. That was nearly... No, that was so good. Hello, Nargo. How's it going? I sure would. I had the best time that I've ever with the Atlas by myself though. Like that was the best time that I had with the Atlas, which is crazy. I only had to get out once to like fix the cargo. Is the steering wheel yellow? It sure is. See if it goes as well to unload it. Yes, okay. Can't see. Good morning.
Hello, madam.
I heard your worm run didn't go so well last night.
It went perfectly. The thing just didn't spawn. we dropped off the teams. We went in, secured the med bays. We hit the facility. Flawless run. And then we dropped down the Icties from the top of the Idris, and we were securing the area. And then the pilot of the Idris was like, "Hey, there's an Asgard that just flew by." And we're like, "No way." And then sure as shit, about 2 things later, enemy Icties dropped from the sky and landed on the top of the facility.
Of
And
an
we're like,
Asgard?
no. Yeah, from the Asgard. So we had an authentic, genuine Ictie versus Ictie fight. There was like 5 of them and 20 of us, so it wasn't all that fair, but in the defense of the spirit of things, only the Ictie squad engaged the enemy Icties. So, but we jumped in, we flew around, we shot them. None of us went down, I don't think. Maybe one of us did. But it was so cool. The med team, the people holding down the med buildings, they engaged anyone that came through the doors that wasn't us. So they prevented people from setting spawns there. So
well, at least here you'll be treated with dignity. Now strip naked and get on the probulator.
Time to get on the probulator. Hang on.
You guys are good.
Thank you so much for the raid, Nightwatch. How was your stream? Did I even get that on the thing? Hang on. Thank you, mods. Wait, okay, I'm gonna put that there. We just started, so it's we're just doing cargo. So it's a thing. Detach. How was your stream? What did you get up to? Can I do it this way? I want to do it the other way. I like doing it this way. Rep grinding for Foxwell, nice. Get some ace helmets. Oh, you're working towards the orange missions. Cool, cool. It's my favorite part of cargo. Organizing this. Yeah. Three-quarters into yellow now? Nice. It's a grind, eh? It's not a quick thing. It's quite the grind. Go down. They make you appreciate the angle more, that's for sure. So what were you saying about the ickies? Are you not at your computer? Hard work is for something is what you're used to. Your cat just hit the power button. I was wondering why you disconnected. Oh no. Oh shit. That's what it is. Good morning, Ecto. How you doing?
Okay, let's try that again.
Oh, I did that. Yeah. Thunder down. Easy.
Cool.
Getting through experience is way faster than getting through like member.
Oh yeah. All the member contracts were silly and they required you to jump to 5 different locations. And then the experienced ones are just like, hey, here's a bunch of really big boxes that you can load up all at once. Deliver them to a single location.
Yeah. Oh no, you gotta land sideways to unload those. It makes life so much easier. I want to go straight out the ramp.
Ain't got time for that walking around the corner nonsense.
Thank you for the follow. Good morning, zombie. You're working towards the Hull C, then a reclaimer right now, almost to the Hull too. You got 6 million-ish to go. I debated getting the Hull C over the Herc, but the contracts for the Hull C are just they're so like go here, like to this station, bring it to this station. While it's like it's incredibly good for money making, it's just a little mind numbing for me. So I opted for the Herc just to go to like the different distribution centers and stuff. Plus, I can carry vehicles and whatnot. So, for at least my gameplay, and like at least like for content creation wise, the Herc just made more sense. But like for money making, I can understand why people would go for the Hull C.
Oh my gosh. I'm such a bitch right now.
How's Star Citizen today? So far so good. The Atlas worked really well this morning to get the stuff out of the to get the stuff from the cargo to the ship, which was surprising. Because normally that gives me the most issues. Thank you for the follow. No, I don't want to go all the way to New Babbage. I was clicking stuff. There it is. Hey Zed, how you doing this morning? Thank you for the follow. You're wondering if I have a good mount recommendation for a desk. The Monster Tech mounts. They're really easy to adjust. I had VKB mounts, but they're way more difficult to make adjustments to, like micro adjustments to, if you need to move them. Whereas the Monster Tech mounts are a lot easier to make micro adjustments to if you need to. My Monster Tech mounts are to my chair, but I also have Monster Tech mounts that mount to the desk for my other VKBs, and they work really well. Do I have a Hull C? I do not have a Hull C. I think that might be the next ship I get after I pay back Nargo, which I am at 4 million now. Which I think I owe you 10 mil.
Yeah, about that.
So like next on my list is payback Nargo, then it's buy ships. Then it's borrow more money from Nargo to buy ships.
Oh, right. The poison for Cusco. The poison chosen specially to kill Cusco. Cusco's poison. That poison?
Yes, that poison.
Good morning, Bunami. Hey, just give me 1 second. Let me land this.
No worries.
Are you meeting me at Tressler? Yeah.
Yeah, I can meet you at Tresla. I'll be a bit because I'm at Area 18, but I can meet you there.
You bitch! I didn't take that long. What the hell?
Wow, you're so slow.
That's so rude.
Did you hear about the wonderful new change that's coming in the next patch.
No, what?
So, right now in Wicklow, anytime you turn stuff in, it's very vague, and it's a pain in the ass to turn stuff in. They are making it so there's no more RNG nonsense. You're gonna get a contract, and it's gonna tell you exactly what you're gonna get, and you're gonna turn in exactly what you need.
Like,
And
for ships wise?
for ships, for armor, for guns, for whatever, they're clarifying everything. And then afterwards, they're also trying to make it so that you can put everything into a box and then just submit the box. So you don't have to drop everything one at a time on the stupid pad.
Oh my god, yeah, that's gonna fucking work. I have complete faith in that working.
Why you gotta be so negative?
Because you know it's gonna be like, hey, you're missing this, this, and this. The way that cargo works right now, when you go to submit cargo and it's like, by the way, you're missing this and this, or like how it eats cargo.
Uh-huh.
Like, I have worries.
That's fair. They're also turning off hangar ground turbulence in 4.2.1.
I don't understand why. It wasn't that bad.
It wasn't that bad for the ships that you were flying. I assure you, it was that bad for a lot of ships.
So then adjust it for the ships that it was terrible for. Like, obviously it was overtuned.
And they said that they can, but it's going to take them time. And until such time as they have it good for all ships, they're going to turn it off.
Okay.
There was also a wonderful bug, which if you flew into an atmosphere that had like storm wind, right?
Mhm.
And then you went to a hangar, the wind from the storm never went away, so it added to your turbulence. So bad tuning plus that bug plus whatever the fuck else, just it all added to the situation.
That's funny. Sounds like a skill issue. Yeah, sounds like a skill issue.
Skill issue, Redgars. I mean, sorry. How you doing, Red?
All right, here's your poisons. Would you rather have water trapped in your ear forever, or have your true thoughts displayed above your head for everyone to read?
I'd get fired immediately.
Contracts. That's new, babeige.
Okay.
Goes to 2 places. This is the confusing one.
Let's find one that gives 32 boxes, yeah?
Is there one that gives 32 boxes?
Should be.
I've only seen 16.
Swear I saw some. March shade, yeah. Oh, literally this first one. Collect waste from Seraphim and Port Chesler. Yoink. And sharing.
For 136K.
It's not a glorious job.
to.
Someone has to. Oh shit! I just realized I need to get a two-handed tractor beam. I can't lift him with my little handheld.
What? This makes no sense.
What do you mean?
Pick up locations in any order. Freight elevator at Seraphim, freight elevator at Port Tressler, but the primary objectives is collect waste from Seraphim Station, collect waste from Seraphim Station.
Oh, cool. Missions. I'm just gonna follow the primary objectives.
I'm just gonna see if there's any actually here.
Yeah.
Okay, there is in fact stuff here.
Okay, good. Why do you have a Pico here?
Why not?
I'm just confused, I guess.
You keep saying that, and I keep reading Morning Wood.
What?
Every time Savi says morning boys, that's the French word for wood. Bois?
Oh. Okay. Thank
Bois?
you for that context.
Bois is the French word for wood?
I was so confused. I was like, how do you get that from that?
So I read morning wood every time they say that.
Well, now I'm gonna keep doing it.
How the frick am I supposed to fit this in?
So when it comes to the front, you gotta go perpendicular, and when you put it in the back, it's parallel. If that makes sense.
Nope.
Put it longwise on the front, put it wide in the back.
I'm gonna have to do this with a hand tractor beam. This is such a wonderful sound. I love this. Why isn't it snapping?
Long ways in the front. That's sideways.
Oh, I thought you meant what? Then it goes the same way.
No, it doesn't. When you're putting it in the back, you flip it 90 degrees.
What?
What happens if you were to rotate that box 90 degrees?
You're asking a lot of me.
Lee, what happens when you turn a quarter?
I turn left or right.
Great, do that for the box.
Can't pick up the stupid box.
Hello, motherfucker.
Hey, Orca, how you doing?
What are you laughing about?
Nothing.
Is this a repeat of rectangle, not a square?
No.
No, okay. I'm here. I'm gonna go run and grab a large tractor beam and I'll be on my way.
Okie dokie. Ran into an entire squad of players at Lazarus.
Whoops.
What's Lazarus?
The worm facility.
Huh. That was like when we did the worm the other night, and then I killed 2 guys trying to come into the med bay, and then all of a sudden 5 guys came into the med bay, and I was like, oh, well. Okay, then.
I guess I'll just die then.
Yeah, I was like, that's not gonna work. Why can't I put this on top of this?
You should be able to.
It's not connecting.
Is the bottom one snapped?
there you go.
Did it come on?
I had to push it.
Oh my god, buddy, you can't be. Nope. Nope. Playing on my keyboard privilege is revoked.
Pay attention to me.
I'm not even paying attention to you all bloody day. It's so needy. Okay.
What kind of waste is that? Who the fuck knows?
You don't probably want to know. I want to know. The waste from human experiments. The byproduct of cruise lux. They don't tell you that's the secret ingredient.
It's like slurm. Okay. Come on.
Why don't you try snapping that bottom box again? Maybe it's been undone.
I have to push it more back. It's like... doesn't like when you're too forward with it.
There's an innuendo there. I gotta one and dine the bombs a little bit. Gotta ease it in.
I can't even move the bottom. This is fine.
Alright, hang on. I will grab the top box, and maybe that will give you enough leeway to... Alright, I have the top box.
Okay.
Oh, got it! Aha!
Just gotta finagle it.
Gotta finagle it. Alright. Nah, just because I'm curious, I'm going to attempt to do something dangerous.
What?
Well, you might want to move.
Okay.
Oh, you already moved. Okay.
Jesus.
We're just gonna be gentle with it.
That's not very gentle, I gotta say.
That's not very gentle. You were correct.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, but I got it. Eventually.
Not gracefully.
No, not gracefully. I didn't even go all the way in either. Okay. So, what should we talk about today on our podcast, Lee? What's today's topic of conversation?
Saying this like I ever have a plan. Where the hell are you putting this?
All the way in the back. Moving it forward.
Sideways this time?
Yeah. In the front isn't wide enough for you to put it sideways, but when it's in the back, it is, and it's a lot easier to load them if you put them in sideways.
Can I put that up there? No.
Should be able to. Of course, should be. Is a bit of a doing a lot of heavy lifting here, Star Citizen. Just like sideways. It's alright.
You want to fly today?
I can fly. Why, you tired of flying a big boat?
Yeah.
Alright. That is a good question, Commander. Why are the NPCs naked?
What? What NPCs? Oops, that's the wrong button.
Every NPC I passed on my way over here was naked.
I wanna sit on my legs.
Oh, I see the real reason. Okay, sure. Wouldn't want your legs to get tired.
No, my feet are cold.
How are you cold? It's so freaking hot.
It is, but my feet get cold when they're dangling down there. I was absolutely dying the other night when I was playing Phasma with Sika and Pixie, and we were playing, but like it was really hot that night, and both my computers like just being on, and I was like sitting there, and I'm like, oh my god, I can't do this anymore. I'm going to take a shower.
I'm right there with you. It's been so hot. Thankfully, it was like raining the other day, so that helped cool things off a little bit. But I cannot wait till my air conditioning unit gets here. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, we're supposed to get like a stupid amount of rain. I think it's something like 30 to 55 milliliters. And like, that's all within like a couple of hours, I think, or like, I think 4 to 5 hours.
Jesus.
Yeah. Overnight.
Pouring the
So.
bucket over.
Yeah, we have
No,
like
JC,
warnings of
it
like
hasn't.
flash flooding and stuff, so.
You guys gonna be alright?
Yeah, where I live, we're higher up, so it's like the low laying areas that are like in risk of flash flooding, but Here it's just like if the drains get covered, or like it'll just be a pool of water.
Fair, yeah. Where is
I'm just hoping my power stays on.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. So, I put in a ticket with CIG support. After 4.2 went live, I can only imagine how absolutely swamped they are with people saying, I lost my ships, lost my stuff, etc., etc. I got what you could almost equate to an automated message saying, hey, we're sorry that happened. We've implemented a script that's supposed to help restore items that people have lost. But in that comment, it specifically said ships that people bought in game. And I'm like, that's great, and I appreciate that. But I lost all of the gems that we mined, like the month's worth of gems that we have. Can I get any of that back by chance? And then it's just been silent. And again, I can only imagine how absolutely swamped that support staff is. But at the same time, it's like, I don't know. I guess I'm being selfish here, and I'm like, but I want my stuff back, Seg. We worked for that stuff.
Yeah, I'd be curious if you can get an answer back prior to the next patch.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, that sucks to lose gems though.
Mm-hmm. Because initially the plan was to turn the Karenite in for Wicklow favors, because we didn't need hardly any Karenite anymore. And so we were going to use the Wicklow favors, and the Ace Pilot helmets. We needed to get some more Ace Pilot helmets, but then we were going to do a big raffle and see how many medium ship rewards we could give away, and then just start letting people pull it. But then all of our stuff got wiped, and so now I feel really crappy, because the plan was that people jumped in and helped us work for and earn the Wicklow Polaris. And the understanding was that anything that was left over would be given back to the org. Now it isn't. I feel really, really, really crappy about it. I mean, I'm still doing my best to raffle away all of the Icti suits every time we get them, but I don't know. I still feel crappy.
Oh no, have to do Hathor again?
Well,
I
when you
loved
put it like
Hathor.
that- I know, I did too.
I'm pissed about Hathor. I would really like Hathor to be valid again.
I know. Same.
Like, I don't mind the worm. The worm was really cool, and it was really fun. And it was really fun, like, just standing there shooting the worm and stuff like that. But I find it really chaotic, and I don't like that you can respawn at the place. It makes it a little silly having to, like, lock down the medbay areas at the same time as fighting the worm. I don't like that.
100%.
But, like, I wouldn't mind if the medbays were, like, something that you could go and heal at if you were getting shot at and stuff like that. It's just the respawn. Like, the fact that you can respawn at them is fucking ridiculous.
Yes.
But I don't know. It's not as fun as Hathor to me. Hathor, of course, like, I also prefer ship combat. So Hathor was way more up my alley than this was.
Well, last night, I think you might have enjoyed last night if our ship hadn't gotten eaten, because we had the Idris, the guy who was flying the Idris after we had dropped from it, went back to the shuttle area, and there was a lot of ships coming in. So there would have been a good ship fight over there, except the people who showed up they didn't bring anything that could deal with the capital ship, and so they inevitably just rammed it, which didn't work at all. And that just kind of was the fight. They rammed it and then gave up. But I would think it would have been really cool if we could have gotten a fight over at the shuttle complex.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we gotta pick up more stuff. In boxes and boxes and boxes and boxes. Landing gear down. And shove your nose right into this little wall here. And just keep rotating and rotating and rotating, and good.
Good-ish. We're kind of on a tilt.
Well, no, that's the intentional tilt. Otherwise, the ramp doesn't open in the middle. Although I might have overdone it a bit.
Yeah, this is not middle. There you go.
There we go. Like a glove.
First try.
First try. Pile of batarangs on the floor. First try.
Have you gotten to test whether or not the lock bug is fixed? Have you jumped in, like,
People have been reporting not having it.
Okay.
I didn't really experience it a whole lot myself, so I don't think I'd be a good judge, but people are saying that they're having a lot better luck with it. Oh, at least it's a fixed thing.
Because I've been avoiding AC because the lock bug has just driven me up the fucking wall. So maybe AC would be worth going back into.
Yeah, do it up.
I just got so sick of passing people and losing lock and losing fucking fights because I couldn't target my targets.
No, that's completely understandable.
Oh, wait. Is this all gonna fit on here?
Should be. It's only 500-ish, 550-ish cargo SCU. You can hold almost 700.
I don't think this is gonna fit on here.
One way to find out. What's up?
She said, don't think this is gonna fit. It's always so, like, deceiving when it's like, yeah, this, like, number-wise, this should fit. Due to size, I don't think it'll fit. That's how it was with the MSR a lot of the time because of its awkward size of its cargo bay.
Sure, but that was also because the... Yeah, it's fair. Well, clearly it just means we need a bigger boat.
What we could do is call my C1 and just put the smaller boxes in the C1. I don't know if you can do that though. Like if we...
Before we do that, I think I have an idea. Let's take out the small boxes first. And I will help with that as soon as I get this one guy, this form. You know what else I'm really curious about that I haven't really had the chance to test this patch? The torpedo locks. Torpedo and missile locks specifically. Like they were supposed to be a change to giving people a chance to properly flare, etc. I want to know if that actually happened.
What do you mean?
With the lock ranges and stuff like that, CIG also tuned the locking of missiles and torpedoes.
Don't put this in yet. Don't put it in yet.
Why? There's another box there. Grab the other small box. 16, 16 is 32.
But I still have 2 big boxes to put in.
16, 16 is 32.
I have big
equals a
boxes.
I put it up top.
But I have big boxes!
Give me a sec!
You are ruining the flow!
I am ruining the flow. You're tearing us apart. No. Yeah, big drama queen.
Oh my god, this is because you put 2 16 boxes down there. Oh, we can fit all of this in there.
Was it that bad? Oh, does it just snap it upside down? Oh, okay. No, it was just desync. Aha! Now they drop lock? Oh. Well, R.I.P. Firebirds, I guess. Not that I'm complaining, mind you.
This barely fits.
Okay, sure, but it does fit.
Barely. Shockingly, it fits. Yeah,
What?
Yeah, that makes sense. Sure.
Yep.
I'm not gonna question it.
Nope, just gonna move on and smile and wave. Smile and wave, boy. Smile and wave. Oh no, the horn.
Firebirds are less
Everyone.
effective. Oh no.
Oh no. God
What will the bobs do?
damn it. We're on our way. We're on our way. Maybe? Hello? Okay. Oh no.
Not that my missiles ever worked anyways, to be fair.
Do you have your caffeine for today, Miss Lee?
No,
No?
I'm drinking
I
it,
don't
but
either.
it's not great.
I'm still so irritated that you cannot put missiles in a box and then take the missiles out of that box.
Yeah, it's weird that you can put them in a box, but you can't take them
Yeah.
out.
Drives me nuts.
I feel like
You
that's
can
just
store
an
so many
oversight.
missiles. Yeah. Let me restock ships with missiles on a carrier, please. Speaking of carrier, we have a carrier fight this weekend. It's
Oh.
gonna be really cool.
Oh, wait.
Yep.
I remember you telling me about that.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't supposed to.
Idrises.
I wasn't supposed to be here this weekend, but I am now.
You are now? Okay.
Yeah.
You should join.
Goddamn.
You're right. It is. I could do that, Alias. I'm not going to. I'm all for tedium. Trust me, I reload a capital ship every week, sometimes multiple times a week. I understand tedious. But our immersion, well, maybe try working on function first before we get to immersion.
With the immersion.
My immersion. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. You know what else breaks your immersion? When I land my ship on the ground and then it turns purple and gets deleted. And the
Fuck.
server is like, dared to touch the ground.
So stupid.
I was so upset. We did the 2 worm runs last night. Again, the worm didn't spawn either of those 2 times. He put the egg in and everything. I was like, yeah, let's do it. Woo! And then we were all coming back aboard Idris, and as the last people were coming aboard, the whole ship went purple and deleted. I was like, oh,
Just for no
okay.
fucking reason? Like,
No reason as far as I could tell.
that's so weird. I'm still
It's
salty
just-
about when it deleted me right in the middle of a fight. Like that made no fucking sense. Like, I can understand, like, in a hangar, if it's struggling with a hangar for some reason, and the server's like, no, there's something not working, delete this. Like, before it breaks something. What the hell are you shooting at?
That is a Merlin.
Oh.
I'm just really curious how I got there.
but like in the middle of fucking nowhere. Like for no fucking like logical reason, for some reason the server's like, for some reason this isn't working.
I'm telling you, Lee, it's because the dev was watching your stream and they were sitting there with a button. They're like, all right, wait.
Fun
All right,
detected.
do it now. Deleted. I was especially salty when we'd had Polaris get eaten and it had like 6 fangs on it.
Oh, that's terrible.
That sucked. That really sucked. Like again, we weren't even doing anything. We had just landed. It was just on the ground. It wasn't really jittering. It wasn't doing anything. There wasn't any like boxes bouncing around. It was just the server was like, nah, deleted.
That's so random.
And
Do you think it's
Station 8
because
Polaris-
it's stopped?
I mean, my understanding of the purple effect is that the server is detecting that something is happening with that entity, causing an increased number of calculations to take place. And in an effort to save server performance, it culls that entity.
Yeah, do you think it's because of the stuff that's on the thing?
I wouldn't be surprised if it contributes, but why now? It's never been an issue before.
Mm.
Is it because of the rain, I wonder?
Oh, maybe, yeah.
But even then, I don't know. I have no idea. I'm gonna go write a post to Benoit. Stop stealing my shit, Ben.
The best reason not to try the new shiny raid event, there was always broken, plus the open hostility in the game. Just get randomly attacked for no reason. This use is it's PvP. It is PvP though. You're fighting over a resource.
Yeah, the fights is one thing. I like the fights. We went in hang on, let me pull up YouTube. We went there specifically with like 30 people because we were expecting to get into a fight. Now, the one thing I will say is that the way CIG designed that event, specifically with allowing people to respawn at the medbay, I think is the dumbest thing ever. Because what it ultimately means is that I can't go there and not send a bunch of people to spawn camp. I have to go there and spawn camp because otherwise I get shot in the back. And I think that is the silliest thing ever. I would like it if they had a spawn point at the shuttle facility where you start, have people reset, and then you have to take the shuttle in.
You'd still have to
maybe
spawn
even have,
camp.
like-
You'd have to spawn camp the shuttle.
Well, I mean, there's a couple other ways you could go about it, I suppose, but yeah, it's still silly. I just don't like it. I think they need to get rid of the ability to set your spawn there at the facility. Resources everywhere. I'm not speaking specifically in the event.
Huh?
What? There's reason to not get a new shiny. They're always broken. Okay, fair. Plus the open hostility in the game. That's PvP. Just get random attacks for no reason. No spawn camp event. Not really a value. It has was well. Sure. I mean that's fair. You can have that opinion, and you're not wrong for it. I think what I would rather see people do is make a post and let their voice be heard on Spectrum and say, hey CIG, please change this. If they just removed the ability to spawn there and force people to have to respawn at a station or a different outpost or something like that, something that forced a bit of a cooldown for the action. One of the things that I heard another content creator say was that the fight is fine. There's nothing wrong with having to fight. We go there specifically to have a fight, but it's just non-stop. It's all the time.
Yeah, that's why I don't like it, is because it's so fucking chaotic. It's way too chaotic for my taste.
It's just go, 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 go. Give me 15 minutes of downtime to catch my breath. Right? Like even using an extreme example like Call of Duty, stuff like that, matches don't last for multiple hours on end. Sorry, Lee. CIG, turn off the spawn, please. That's all I want.
Yeah, I think the spawn is like it's the spawning there is just too much. Come on.
Bum, 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 bum. Sorry, it's all yours. Revenge returns? Oh, that's just gaming. People always do that. Oh, sorry, late.
I'll put them at the bottom of the ramp.
Sounds like a plan.
I think the good thing about the what is it called? The thing that you come in on the tram thing.
Tram? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, is that you can pre-jump off. So like even if someone were to spawn camp the entrance to that, you can jump off before that and take minimal damage.
Yes.
So I think if you just took away the spawn points and like force people like you said, have a spawn point at the beginning of it and force people to come in at least via the tram, I think that would give breathing room to people who are doing the worm and stuff and allow them to actually do the worm.
Yeah. I think what CIG did with the EMP zone, actually limiting ships without having to put people in the building or in a cave or something like that, and preventing just A2 bombs, Idris railguns, torpedoes, things like that. Brilliant. Brilliant. Love that. I would have loved to see a situation where we could actually have used ground vehicles, but I think that's just a limitation of the tech, which is fine. It is what it is. But, and they also even went an extra step further and they removed the choke point. Siege of Orison was a huge example of what happens when you force the entire event to evolve around a choke point.
Mm-hmm.
And so they kind of fixed that by opening up the shuttle doors, which is great. But then they went too far and like, all right, we'll just let people spawn at the event. You were so close, Sid. This close to greatness.
This isn't on the community. You can't give the community a spawn point and be like, "Hey guys, don't fucking use this."
Yeah, this is absolutely on CIG. Just because people are fighting and whatnot, why the mentality of I'm going to do everything I can to win is just, it's always been there. It's a tale as old as time, man. That's, you give people an option and people are going to use it.
It would be so stupid of you not to utilize everything that you can in order to win.
They
Like
choose, that's the community.
you'd be shooting yourself in the foot.
Yeah. There's choosing, and then there's not using an option intentionally, and then not being as effective for it. It goes back to meta versus non-meta. You absolutely have the right not to fly a meta ship. But especially once you hit the higher echelons of combat and stuff like that, you fly that ship knowing it's not the best. You can make that choice. That's entirely your choice.
That's all.
But you will not perform as well. That's the last one?
Yeah.
Sure, you're right, correct. That is not using it is the choice. But that's kind of my point. You are not using it, and you're saying I am intentionally nerfing myself. There are going to be a majority of people who say no, I want every advantage, and so therefore they are going to use that choice. And just like you're not wrong for saying I'm not going to use that choice, they're not wrong for saying I am going to use that choice.
I think it's like a game designer's responsibility to level a playing field for everybody, because
exactly.
that is their game and their design and their event.
It's just like the point blank torpedo firing. See, as you said, that wasn't how we wanted the game to be played, and so they changed it because that was the only real way you could use torpedoes. It still technically is. You just can't point blank fire them anymore.
Good news, everyone!
Did that contract get turned in for you?
It did not.
Interesting.
It says that we haven't delivered half of it.
Huh. Well, that's neat. How about I just click this button here that says submit, and we'll just go on with our day.
How much do we make on these ones? Well, it depends which one you're doing, and like if you have more people, it's like 100, between 150 to 200 per run, split between 2 people. But like I could do these runs by myself as well, and make that whole amount. It's just I really don't care about the the money all that much, and it's much more fun to do it with Narco.
Aw, thanks. Man, I haven't seen it retaliated in a while. In such a long time. Player retaliated anyway.
You happy it's Friday, Sid?
I'm happy it's Friday. She. Long week at work.
Hmm.
Hello, Mr. Hulsey. How are you doing? Wow. Alright. Contracts.
Yeah, you don't really take it easy on weekends.
No, I don't. Oh, Sloth. That's right.
No, Sid does like a ton of shit to like his house and his garden and stuff. He doesn't actually take it easy on weekends.
Yeah, you know what? I can respect people who gotta keep active and busy.
It's like my parents, like they never stop, but like they don't play video games or anything like that, but they never stop doing stuff. They always have like a project that they're doing, and I'm just, I don't understand that.
It's the same way. It drives me nuts. We're gonna go have fun and relax. I'm gonna go build a deck. I'm like, okay.
I know, right? I don't get it. Like my parents consistently had a project that they were working on. Like every so often they took vacations and went like somewhere to vacation, but like when they weren't vacationing, it's a project. There's always a fucking project.
Right? And like, look, if you want to work with your hands and that's like your thing, that's how you de-stress. Like some people work with models, things like that, like Gundams, and they build other stuff. Like that's great, it's fine. I have no issues with that. But then they turn around and say, "But I never have time to do anything." I'm like, what? What do you mean?
Like I'm telling you, nothing like for me, nothing is ever gonna get done around the house like by my hand because I'm never gonna have I'm never gonna want to do projects. I'm gonna be like, you know what I'm gonna do with my time off? Play video games.
Play video games. That's fucking right. I'm a professional gamer. Okay.
Yeah, I know. That's what I mean. My brain understands that like the projects is how they fill their time, and like it's the same like gaming is how I fill my time. But it's like projects are like work.
Right, and again, like I said, I get that working with your hands is relaxing, it's meditative for some people. Totally get it. Totally cool. The problem I have with it is when they have all these projects and then proceed to say, but I never have time to go like on a cruise or take a vacation or name a list of things. And I'm like, well, maybe if you would stop giving yourselves projects, you could go and do these things. Oh, no, I gotta get this done. I gotta get this done. I'm like, but you were the one who started this. This whole operation was your idea.
Your kids got lucky. They grew up sitting on laptop gaming and had their own PCs in their rooms. Yeah, like like growing up in like the era that I did, it was like you had the family PC, and like I had consoles and stuff, but they were like shared consoles, like with my siblings. My kids have their own computers and like not their own consoles, but definitely their own PCs. Although they still have friends that don't have PCs and stuff like that because they have older parents. It's weird.
I am deciding.
Hello.
I'm pulling an executive decision, and I'm being a super healthy adult, and I'm eating peanut M&Ms for breakfast.
That's like me when I'm having ice cream for breakfast because I'm an adult. I'm an adult and I make adult decisions.
That's right. Turns around. No, children, eat your breakfast.
Welcome back,
Here's
Toast.
the pat. Fashions are not for you. You're mine.
Hello, Bill.
Hey, chill cat. Sorry, I thought you were an AI.
Hmm?
Oh, AI in the game. It's on global chat. Speaking, don't ask me how this is connected in my head. Did you see the things for the new referral program?
No, I saw something about it, but I didn't see like anything like that they were actually doing for it. Like I didn't see any of the rewards or anything.
So the ones that were mentioned off the top of my head that I remember is some small stuff that you would expect. There's the ability to get the Idris M via referrals. And there's also the ability to get the Misk Raptor. a trash sweeper that was originally intended for an April Fool's joke.
Oh.
But they showed a sneak peek of the rewards. And it was like, for one referral, you get this like camo armor.
Why did I just
referrals,
take
you
damage?
get this.
You got out of the seat?
Uh-huh.
Yep. How dare you?
Ow.
I didn't do anything. But yeah, it's some cool stuff.
I'm just gonna go run and grab a drink.
Yep. The biggest thing about it that I like to change is that there is now a 24-hour grace period for people to use your referral code.
Mm.
So, if they join the game and then they say, hey, I can't figure it out, I'm gonna go jump in a stream, watch a video, something like that, they can still use your referral code. That's huge.
Yeah.
It's huge. I love that.
Yeah, I saw that. Where is...
Looking for the Progress Center?
Burrito bar.
That works too.
Hey, welcome to... Never mind.
Hey, where'd that go? What?
Can't get enough, huh?
Ain't get enough. Right back.
Yep, no worries.
I don't look old enough to be stuck with family PCs. I assure you I'm old enough. Oh my god. Almost lost my head. Yeah, I'll put it up.
Okay.
Jesus.
Oh my gosh, Cap. You're going to get me killed.
Or me.
That's my excuse if I ever smack you with the box. Up, Cat did it.
What the fuck?
Rotate.
I swear I'm trying.
Solid attempt.
Gib. There we go. Somewhere around. Oh. Ah!
It looks so wonky on my side.
I'm not surprised. No, you were snapped in. How dare you? Ah! I did it! I did it! I did it! I did it! I feel like you're judging me, and I don't appreciate it. There we go.
Oh my god.
I did it. Don't judge me. I'm trying my best.
Where are you going?
I'm parking it.
Is that all?
Yep.
Oh.
Let's see. I might be able to get it.
Do we have a I don't have a contract.
Oh, here you go. Ooh. Nah, I don't have the space for that. From Virginia Point? Might have enough for this one though. Sharing. We may have to fudge it a little bit. That's all right. Finding it hard to get interested in the patch, especially with Dune being a thing. Hey, you know what? I am a huge advocate for taking breaks from Star Citizen. I love this game. I have spent many years in this game. Lots of money in this game. It is still an alpha. It is still buggy. This experience is bar none when it works. And that's a huge caveat, though.
When it works, yeah.
When it works. And even then, you can't do the same thing forever and ever and ever and not expect to get burnt out. I appreciate Star Citizen so much more when I play other games. And there's been a lot of times where I think to myself, man, Star Citizen does this a lot better. But that being said, I know that Dune is also a really good game, and that should not be discounted. But it's got some loading screens. You know, it's got some issues with it. By all means, take a break. Go have some fun. Oh god, we're fine.
I'd be interested in seeing the new thing that they're coming out with for 4.2.1, with like all the I don't know exactly what it's about, but I know that there's like cargo missions and stuff and like factions. Like,
Yeah.
I'll be interested in seeing what that has to do with, because like the worm event just isn't doing it for me. Hathor was really, really fun. I really fucking enjoyed Hathor, but they ruined it within a patch. But so I'll be interested in seeing what this new stuff for 4.2.1 is going to be.
Yeah. 4.2.1 is CIG's next attempt at making a PvE event. Excuse me. PvE focused in a way. So the way it works is, again, all 4 planets that are owned by corporations, they're vying for a government contract from the UEE. They're all basically saying, we can fix the regen crisis, we just need a lot of money, right? And the way that they are vying for the contract is they are trying to hire people to go and collect cargo, which are supplies, so that they can do this research. So you have Microtech, ArcCorp, Hurston, and Crusader. The way it works is each mission will either be for a certain amount of cargo, which you can go out and you can mine freely. You don't have to take a contract. You can just go out and start mining. Or you can go out and you can take cargo contracts. You can no longer just buy the cargo because they learned the lessons from that. You still have to take the contracts. Or you can do combat missions where you go to a point and you protect a ship. Either way, however you intend to do it, you end up with an amount of cargo. You then turn that in. Now, the one thing that I see being a problem is how they implemented the reward system. At the end of the day, the pool for each planet is a community pool, right? So the community has to band together and decide which planet is getting their cargo. But there is an individual reward pool as well. Depending on how much cargo you contribute, and again, like the combat missions, once the guy's off and away, it's worth so much cargo. Contracts are worth 1-to-1, so is mining, right? Depending on how much cargo you contribute, you yourself get attributed paints to your account. You get like the undersuit, and then it starts out with the small stuff, and then it goes all the way up to a Herc. And the paints are planetary themed. So Crusader is like white and blue. Microtech is white and blue. Crusader is just blue and some other stuff. Hurston is like black, and then ArcCorp is something I can't remember off the top of my head. But those rewards are not shared. So even if you were to share the contract, it's only like the person who turns it in who gets the stuff. So I foresee a lot of people not being terribly thrilled about that. But this event is definitely geared towards being a PvE event. Piracy can and likely still will happen, but there's not much of an incentive for people to pirate. That's kind of the point. Unless they're strictly just trying to get the cargo, and in which case any pirate will tell you there are many, 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 many better ways to get cargo rather than pirating people. But that's the event in a nutshell. Bish. Lightning. So rude.
Oh my god, I'm so tired.
I'm gonna need you to do me a favor, madam, and stop that.
I can't. I'm so fucking tired right now.
Vaughn, we need an emergency energy drink stat.
I need a nap.
I need a nap. Alright, sleeping stream.
Mm-hmm.
Bastion. Oh my god, cat!
Mm-hmm.
Jesus Christ.
Mm-hmm.
Little shit. He hit my go forward macro.
Duly noted.
No, go lay that back down. I'm gonna take a picture of you so people know just how precariously I live here.
Are we picking up here?
Yes. We're going to attempt to. There is a decent chance that this will not all fit, but we will see.
Interesting. Okay. That's so funny.
And so he normally lays down and then he stretches, and then as soon as he stretches he starts poking on the buttons, the macro buttons next to my keyboard. And then there's other times where he will flip around and then his tail will start whacking my keyboard, and then that hits the macro buttons. I just can't win. I just straight up can't win.
That's hilarious.
He's lucky he's damn cute. Put him out on the street. Buddy, come on. That doesn't work. That doesn't work, Ace, because I have things right in front of my keyboard.
I can't get it up there because of the stupid roof. So dumb.
This might get horrible, but we'll see. Why
Yeah.
did you spin it around?
Okay.
Go in.
Maybe if I bam bam.
If I slam it hard enough, eventually it will go in.
I don't understand why this won't fit in here.
I just need a little bit more force.
I don't understand. This should fit.
Yeah, it should fit.
Come
Go
on.
over for a sec. Oh my gosh, the box is behind me. Move. Yo. Ashton, not now, buddy.
Trying to fit a block through a hole.
Oh.
What if I move this one out just...
Oh yeah, there you go.
Oh, I can't. I can't even move it to the side at all. That's so stupid. What, is it this box? It's just this box?
Alright, I got you like a foot of clearance. Not even. See if you can roll it, rotate it. Get caught on the bottom.
It doesn't go up. Oh, there's up.
Up, up, up. Go forward if you can.
I can't.
Let's cut on the left.
Roll.
Hello.
I rotate. Oh, come on.
Rotate it to the left a bit.
I can't even. It's sideways now.
Bah.
This isn't gonna work.
Okay. All right. New plan. New plan. New plan. Stop. 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 Gonna just move that out. That out. Come on. Oh, you piece of crap.
Hey,
This isn't going
Maichi.
to look pretty for a bit. You're just going to bear with me.
We're having box issues.
Boxes. 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 I love boxes. I love boxes. How about you?
What are you doing?
I don't know. Oh, I'm singing poorly.
No, what are you doing with the boxes?
I'm going to rotate. So that they fit a little bit better.
No, we're having issues.
Okay. There, grab that box from behind there that I threw back there.
This one?
No, on the other side, in front of ship.
In the front?
On the other side of the boxes.
There's so many boxes.
The one next to the elevator. Sorry, let me be a bit more clear about that. I'm not find the words to accurately describe. Oh god. No, after you, madam.
I can't even turn this box. Oh my god. What? I just put away my multi-tool.
We need that.
Don't you fucking dare. Ghosting me right now? Okay, you could try that one. I don't have the patience for boxes.
The patience. I'm about to lose my goddamn mind. Say, just like shave off a couple inches off the top of this roof here. Like, fuck.
Oh my god, it's so fucky. It's ridiculous. I don't understand.
Sigh. We'll figure it out.
Maybe we can fit this one up there.
Everyone said
Do we have another small box?
not that I can see.
Do you have a small box?
Why don't you snap? Why you don't snap?
I'm gonna snap.
I'm about to break. Is there an invisible box here? Is that what's going on? Huh. Okay. Which was fine.
You have 3 hours left on the download? Jesus. From yesterday's update? Hotfix, whatever we call it.
Good enough.
I want to put it up there.
Give me the box. Give me the box. What is going on here?
That's how that goes now.
Okay. That works for me.
I'm just gonna put a box right beside it. Which it's obviously not gonna let me do. Up. Up.
Uppies. Give the box uppies.
Almost. Come on. Come on. Son of a bitch. I hate it here. I hate it here.
Yeah, that's fair. Bastion, buddy, come on. Oh my gosh, Cat. You're going to get killed. Don't you fucking...
Fuck! I knocked myself over.
Oh wait, no, snap it up there and see if you can slide it forward.
That's what I'm trying to do. But apparently there's a fucking lip.
Yeah. God damn it.
Maybe I can slide this one out.
Ah!
Oh, come on. What the fuck?
No, that's fine. You can fix that one. Bonk.
Why won't it snap there now?
No. It's okay though. I don't need it to snap. Just needed to know its place.
This is so stupid.
Not to worry, this is fine. Doo-dah, doo-dah. Not to worry, everything is not going to blow up. I promise. It'll blow up better in my head. Not to worry, this is fine. Doo-dah, doo-dah. Just another cocker run all the doo-dah day. Go!
I can't turn it. Oh, oh. Almost.
You know what? This cargo run is a silly run. This is going to is
This fucking roof, man.
yeah, yeah. I agree. We don't need to turn in everything. That's fine. Close up the doors. We're just gonna go.
Oh my god, that's fine.
If the damn boxes would have worked, we could have fit all of those. They absolutely would have fit, but no. Stupid shit has to be dumb.
Oh god. I'll just ignore that rattling.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Buddy, what's up? No, buddy.
I mean, it makes sense that they don't snap to the middle because the elevator's there and they need like room to, like you need room to move, but they're not connecting to the cargo grid properly, and the way that the roof comes down is really fucking annoying.
They just need to decrease the angle of attack on that roof by a couple degrees, and it would be fine. Oh my gosh, turbulence! Could you shut off? Wait, where are we?
Virginie?
Virginie, that's right. Okay, okay. For some reason, I thought we were at. Oh my gosh, kid. Buddy, what? I don't know what he wants. I'm gonna take care of my cat here. And Lee, you fly. We're going to Ever Cyber.
Okie dokie.
What's going on about something? Nothing. Can't tell if it's just too hot or just plain he's a cat.
Just make sure he's got water. You could always spray him down a little. Not
Maybe
panting.
I'll give him a bath. No, he's not panting. Might be time for him to get a bath anyway.
I'm probably gonna do the draw after this anyways. I wanna take a nap. I'm so fucking tired.
Oh yeah, that's a thing. I should do the thing. Ah. It's only 10:30.
I know, I'm tired and not feeling this right now.
All right.
Hey Nier, how's it going? No, the payout will definitely not be worth it. Not for the trouble of these boxes. This is gonna be a pain to load off.
You know what?
This is gonna be a pain to load off.
A little bit.
doors? My open all buttons.
This is fine.
Why? What's happening?
Don't worry about it. It's fine. Nothing blew up. Yeah.
Do you want me to organize on there?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Oh, come on. Well, that was terrifying. That sounds smart, Llama. I'll have to try that.
Every time I try to like line it up for you, so perpendicular, it keeps rotating it at the last second.
I haven't taken a closer look at the Steam Summer Sale yet. All I know is that I always spend too much money on the Steam Summer Sale and then end up having a stupid completion rate on my library because of it. Because I buy so many games and then don't end up playing them, but I'm like, this is a good deal. But there are some really good deals.
I believe it.
Like Cyberpunk is super on sale right now.
Ooh. Isn't Cyberpunk getting one more DLC?
I don't know. That would be nice.
I thought Liberty City was supposed to be like the last. It worried me. Six more boxes. Last one. Sure, be difficult.
Good.
Don't forget to turn it in. Yep, that's the last one. Close enough.
I completed both of them.
Yeah, I submitted the last one.
Oh, okay.
Did a partial for the last one.
Alright, I'm gonna park my ship properly.
Okie dokie.
Or, you know, climb back down the ladder.
Ah, yes, the favorite pastime.
I can't speak much on Elite Dangerous since I have 0 seat time on Elite Dangerous. The wipes aren't bad. There's a bit of issues with database corruption, but you generally don't lose money, and you're not supposed to lose your ships that you buy in-game. You don't lose rep, and everything that you collect, again, generally, just gets sent back to your whatever place you choose as your home. So the wipes aren't bad, and we're not supposed to have any major wipes, like as in like money resets, ship reset, rep reset, up until 1.0. So there's that, but so it's not that bad. But again, I can't speak on Elite Dangerous that much, so I can't compare it to the two. What is happening to my ship?
Feet on the ground, please.
Mm-hmm.
This game just, I don't know. There's no other game like this, honestly. But if you do want to check out this game, Chris, there is a free flight that is coming up in July. So if you just keep your ears, eyes out, keep a lookout for the Foundation Festival that's happening in July. And you just register an account and then just activate the free fly. You can try out this game for a week for free to see if you like it. They give you a bunch of ships to try. You come into the game. There's no restrictions. You just get to try out the game free for a week. So just keep an eye out for that. I highly recommend it, and you will get to see if you enjoy this game, over Elite Dangerous or not. Nargo?
I'm gonna go back to Area 18. I'm so tired of heavy armor late. I can't stand it anymore. I need my medium armor back.
Okay. The burrito all over again. The Florito.
You missed me going in. I didn't know you were looking at the elevator. I went in front of you, saluted, and then backspaced.
Yeah, it's only a mode of transportation right now because of Tier 0. Honestly, people are using it way more now because of Tier 0. People wouldn't do it as much if it wasn't for that. Because people value their armor. Or did value their armor. And now, just because you keep your armor, people do it all the fucking time.
Mm-hmm. CIG just needs to implement a good claim system so that you can just get your shit back.
Yeah.
That's all they needed to do.
Yeah. It's so stupid. Alright, I'm gonna do the draw now. I will talk to you later.
Alright, Lee, have one.
So yeah. Alright, get your tickets in for the draw. Exclamation point ticket max. We're gonna do that draw right now. I'm sorry this is such a short stream. I'm just exhausted and I'm gonna take a nap because I'm gonna be back later tonight for a stream at some point. And then we will have a new draw on Monday for a new ship. I don't know what ship yet, so don't ask because I don't know. Let me just go over to screen.
Star Citizen took all my money. Star Citizen took all my money. My money. My money. My money. Star Citizen took all my money.
Sub.
Sup. Thank you so much for the 15 months, Ace. I appreciate you. Thank you for using your Prime here. We'll put a Prime B in the hive. Thank you so much for those 15 months. I appreciate you. Super dumb question. How is the multiplayer? Are there like healer ships or anything? Does everyone just sort of fly around and do PvP? Quest. So this is an MMO. Star Citizen is an MMO sandbox game. There are missions and quests. There are ships that are dedicated, kind of healing ships, I guess you would call them. They're ships with med beds in them. You can have like medical style gameplay, but that's more, again, it's a sandboxy type of gameplay. There's no medical missions as it currently stands. There used to be medical beacons, but they're not, I don't think they're active right now since server meshing came out. But like Maya Chu's a good example of someone who's gone down a medical route. So she has like the med ships, the med vehicles, and she likes the medical gameplay. So when we do org stuff, she'll be the one who is picking up people with the med guns and fixing up people when they go down. There's not currently ships that can repair ships, but there are ships that are going to be able to repair ships. There's very limited gameplay when it comes to repairing ships. Yeah, medical is very dry right now, yes. But I don't know, this game is just it's very sandboxy. So one of the best things you can do when you play this game is to join an org, because a lot of the gameplay that you're going to get is from doing multiplayer gameplay and playing with other people. Some of the most fun events that I've ever done is with an org and doing gameplay with other people. Medical beacons were just used to call in easy kills for the yeah, it's true. Medical beacons were like a 50-50 shot on someone trying to murder hobo you. So that was always a risky thing. Sometimes it was people actually looking for pickup, like when they got downed in bunkers and stuff like that, but sometimes it was people looking to kill other people. So it was always a risk being a medical or doing a med beacon. There's a lot of PvP in this game, though. Quite a bit of PvP in this game that you can partake in with the events that they do. And there's a lot of PvE as well. Quite a bit of PvE. All right. Kate, we are doing this draw right now. If the winner is not here, there will be a clip made. Good luck, everyone. This is for the Guardian, the Mirai Guardian, not the MX, just the regular Guardian. And we will have a new draw on starting on Monday for a ship. I'm not sure which ship, but you guys will know. Don't worry, you're here. All right, I'm closing it. Any last ones? All right, closing giveaway. All right, and the winner of the Mirai Guardian is Klaxon with a 0.75% chance to win. Is Klaxon here? Is there a Klaxon in the chat? Can someone tell me if there's a Klaxon in the chat? Hang on, I'll look. I don't think they're here. Well, I will make a clip of this. So hopefully they see the clip of this. Because if not, it'll go back into the pool. So hopefully they see the clip. And yeah. I appreciate the hell out of you guys. You guys have been fantastic. I will be back later tonight. New draw starts Monday. Where am I gonna send you guys? I'll send you Skyborn. Yeah, we're gonna send you Skyborn. Have a wonderful weekend. If I don't see you till Monday, if I see you later tonight, don't tell morning chat. And yeah, have a wonderful rest of your day. Be chill. And I will see you guys later.